good morning, good day, or good arvo, depending on where you are. My name is Blue, and welcome back to Dinkum episode 269. In the previous episode, it was a deep mine run, and although we sort of started out, basically what I'm trying to say here, it wasn't a very good run at the beginning, but then it turned out to be pretty okay because we eventually found all the things that we sort of said that we wanted to find, and yeah, we even found some blueprints here. The only thing that we didn't really find too many of was the actual emeralds down there, so that's okay. We can do with a few less emeralds considering how many we've currently got, so all in all, it was not a bad run at all. I think we could have probably fitted a few more treasure rooms and whatnot while we were down there, had we been a little bit luckier, but alas, we weren't. So anyway, we'll have to be satisfied with what we've found. So today I am hoping to try and get some more keys, and then hopefully we can go back into the deep mines tomorrow if we have enough. We've got 12 currently, which is decent, but I would like to have something closer to 20, so we'll see how we go. As usual, we'll have to sort of deal with the farm first. Yesterday was also a pretty busy day when it came to the farming, but luckily we managed to sort of do everything and sort of kick off the deep mining relatively early, so 12 o'clock was not too bad. I would say, you know, we essentially always want to have at the very least half a day down there. So yeah, it was pretty good. So sounds like we're gonna need to deal with some more of these cabbage patches out here. That's fine, we'll get that done. It doesn't look like there's anything else that we need to sort of replant. It would be a good idea perhaps maybe to check how the large farm is going. I doubt that there's anything that we need to do there just yet. One thing that I do want to do though is I want to just quickly put down some signs here. We've got cabbages in here. We probably need one more spare sign for pumpkins and perhaps maybe the corn. We'll put the pumpkin in right now. We've got tomatoes and we've got cabbages in here. We've got pumpkins on this side. Tomatoes we could do with another sign over here. Maybe another few signs. That's alright. We might think about putting up signs today, potentially, because it's not like I've got the the day completely planned out. So we could essentially do that. Alright. So let's grab some tools to deal with the animals. And speaking of the animals, we do also need to feed them, or some of them. Let's see, where are our... Oh, yes, that's right. We brought our cabbage seeds and then we haven't brought them back, so that's a little bit of a problem, isn't it? So I better fetch those cabbage seeds. Alright, good stuff. And let's quickly... Okay, we don't even have quandongs ready. Jeez. I am super prepared for this episode, aren't I? And we don't have any meat either. Jeez. Alright, well, tell you what, guys, let's go into the town right away. And, yeah. I want to really just fetch all the stuff that we need to complete all the farm work first. And, then we'll sort of decide on what to do next. Obviously, getting the cabbage in is a bit of a priority because I guarantee you I'll probably forget about it later on if I don't do it right away. So a bit of crafting that we have to do today, a few things, so the signs that we just mentioned, but also I do want to craft some fences and also some steps, because I'm keen on potentially finishing up the project. So yes, here's all of the stuff that we forgot to fetch the other day. So let's just take all the things. We don't exactly have space for all the things, unfortunately, but let's maybe put a few things away. Okay, there we go. Got some junk over here. Perhaps maybe I can also quickly put some paint away. Ah, and here's some quandongs. We could probably take those. There we go. Alright. Quandongs. We should have enough quandongs for the 2 moos, and we should have enough meat in here, I think, for Jet and Ein. Oh yes, actually we've already grabbed it. So let's grab that. I think that's it. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to go out there putting in signs, but I'll bring the sign writing pen with us just in case. Let's just get a few things going here while we're here. Okay, and we'll pick up some of our tools as well. Chuck this in there. There we go. Alright, bit of a mess of stuff, isn't there? I probably should maybe check out the blueprints sometime very soon. And yeah, potentially maybe we should check out the diving helmet today as well. So we've actually got a few things to try and do. Anyway, let's chuck that in there. Chuck that in there. Okay, are we happy with that? I think so, potentially, but we've still got a lot of stuff on our person, actually. Why is there more paint? Didn't I just put paint down? Did I not get all the paint? There we go. Alright, jeez. Okay. We'll grab that, and we'll grab that. More quandongs. Might as well. And yeah, seems like a busy day because we've also got the bottle brush and wattle flowers to try and collect from over that side as well. So I'm not entirely sure about this day. It's already starting off very, very busy, and we're very, very disorganized. Alright, so, Ein, you can have your brekkie. There you go. Where is your brother? There he is. You're also due for a little bit of breakfast, and let's see, we've got the cabbage seeds that we need to replant, so let's get that done. I can't remember where. I think, here. So let's chuck all of that in. Is that it? I think so. We are starting to run very, very low on the cabbage seeds, so we should perhaps maybe think about buying a few more. The problem with that, though, is, you know, there's no guarantee that rain's going to stock them every time. So there's that to contend with. Alright, so let's think about our rupoos and our fertilizer as well. So let's just quickly drop some of this stuff in. Because there is, of course, a risk of me forgetting to do that. Alright, and we've got a few things that I think should go to John. But we'll do that in a moment. Alright. Yes, and the sprinklers can go here as well. Rightio. Did I feed quandongs to the moose yet? I think I haven't. let's just quickly do that. Alright. Now, are we done with the farming? I think we are. What a busy day. Alright, so let's firstly check out the blueprints that we got from the previous episode, and that should clear up the inventory a little bit, so... Ooh, what the hell is this? A post box. Oh, wow, okay, so I wonder what we can do with that. We're gonna have to sort of try and craft that sometime very soon. Anyway, a vine fence, okay. That's pretty cool, actually. It's a really good idea. Vine fences and moss paths, probably a good combo. A wheelbarrow flower bed. Plant flowers in a perfectly good wheelbarrow. Okay. Sounds very hipster. But it is a nice look though, not gonna lie. A marble pedestal. Interesting. So a marble pedestal might be kind of nice in various sort of locations, and you know, a select few locations potentially. I was sort of talking the other day how I'm not really a big fan of the marble look, but maybe we should give it a go, considering we do have a little bit of marble here and there. Yes, here we go. We've got glow buttons in here. Let's just drop our next batch in there and completely forget about it, potentially. I'll try not to forget about it, guys. We'll try and use them. Alright, so what are we doing? We definitely want to search for more keys, so there's going to be an activity that involves us going out and about and potentially finding those keys, doing a little bit more treasure hunting. But for now, I think perhaps maybe we should focus on some of the crafting that I mentioned before. That'll give us a chance right now to very quickly also deal with harvesting all this stuff here, which is just waiting for us to be harvested. So let's gather all these goodies up. Alright, brilliant. Actually, there's a few more over here. Just quickly grab these. Okay, and we've got brews ready there. I think it's probably a good idea for us just drop in some of these teas to convert into actual brews. We did actually use quite a lot of those brews the other day, didn't we? So, you know, a bit of a concern. I do want to try and make as much wattle brew, especially, while we can before we go in. Might be useful to even bring the tea versions if we're really, really desperate, but for now, I think we should be able to just continue making and using the normal wattle brews. Okay, I think we're pretty happy. I'm going to hang on to the grub meats because we're probably going to be able to just drop that into the crab pots whenever those crab pots are empty. We should maybe check in with John and sell him all this stuff that we don't exactly want. Welcome to John's Goods, how can I help? Let's sell you all the things. So yeah guys, I'm not gonna get another moo at this stage. I think a couple of moos is enough. Yep, that's the one that we want to sell, right? Yeah, the iron one is the one that we want to keep. And yeah, we don't need the stone wand. I think that's everything. Let's see. All up, I can offer you 177,000. Wow, that's a lot. I'm not entirely sure what is actually giving us the most value there. You know, one thing that I didn't think about when we left for the deep mines the other day was the amount of dink that we were carrying. We were probably carrying quite a lot, actually, so a little bit risky. Just checking in here. Ah, okay, 30 bush limes. Okay, John wants that done. Alpha Jackaroo. Okay, today's also the last day for that. Jeez, okay. Well, a lot of things to do. Let's just get to the crafting first. We should be able to do some of this stuff, even though we've got a couple of tasks to try and complete. So we want steps. That's not the right one. This is the one. So let's just grab maybe a couple of batches should be fine. And then I also want I don't know, maybe just one batch of crude fences. We don't need that many for the lookout, so we'll just start with that many first, and then you know we can always make some more if we need it. So we probably need rock paths, to be honest. So let's actually just craft a few more rock paths. With the spares, obviously we can continue with putting down some more roads here and there. I'm sure there are places in Wuyan that still require some more roads. So okay, so that should be enough. We did also say that we wanted some campfires, right? Or at least one, because we've got a campsite designated, but not exactly set up just yet. So we'll carry that, and we'll see if we can get that done potentially. Blue wallpaper. Okay, well, I totally forgot to sell that off to John, but let's chuck that there. We'll put all of that stuff in there as well. Grab the Kwandongs. I think we're okay here. Quickly go back to John. Just drop this off. There we go. Alright, so the Alpha Jackaroo and the bush lime situation. You know what? We've probably got plenty of bush limes in here. Yeah, we've got 62. We could easily just give the bush limes to John right now. Why not? Because we can gather some more bush limes if we need it. Welcome to John's Goods. How can I help? Just wanted to chat, mate. Oh, what do you want to chat about? I completed your request. Wow, you really got the shipment ready for me? Yep, I sure did. There you go. Thanks a lot, Blue. You've really saved me. I didn't think I would get that shipment filled. Here's your 10,000 dink. Nice. And let's see what we can do about that Alpha Jackaroo. Okay. So it's kind of near the western connection. I might actually teleport there. And yeah, in the process, maybe we could just spend a little bit of time you know, checking. Okay, that's definitely not what I wanted to do. Not a great look at all. Let's. Can we fix that? No. All right. Well, there's just gonna have to be a random red soil tile out there. We'll leave it there. Who knows, one day we might come back to it and we might be able to reminisce on the day that was us making mistakes, as usual. Standard fare around here. Just hoping for some keys while we're out here exploring. Would be nice. We could potentially do some metal detecting, but I don't know, I feel like metal detecting is just so slow, and it's, you know, maybe a little bit better for us just to focus on digging up the actual marked spots, you know. That way, at the very least, we're guaranteed to find something. Remember that there's just some bottle brush that we planted over here, so may as well gather that. Yeah, the western connection is looking really fine, actually. I must admit, I'm kind of proud of the work that we've done over here, so it definitely looks quite nice. Alright, so I think we can just cross over here. Got a few things that we can probably dig up, so let's just do that. And it seems like we're going to need to perhaps repair some of our tools very soon as well. There's a key, very nice. There's the Alpha Jackaroo. I think this one should take burning damage, right? So... you know, come to think about it, I didn't come prepared with any foods or anything like that. So, this might be a little bit of a challenge. Alright, there we go. So, Alpha-Roo taken out. We should now be able to just head back and turn in the request. Just checking who requested it. Sally. Alright, and should I just take the teleporter back? Perhaps. Because I do want to work on the project a little bit if we can, so we should get into that. Should be just over this way. Back to the Western Island. I'm trying to think about even more projects for the series, guys. So, obviously we've got the Lookout project. Once we complete the current Lookout that we've got going, we are going to do one more Lookout that's a little bit closer to the actual town. But from then on, we're going to have to sort of think about new things to get up to as well. So, one of the things that I've been thinking about is potentially, you know, thinking up a project where we essentially make use of some of the mossy tiles and some of the new recipes that we've picked up, just to sort of perhaps maybe make a new, potentially like interesting area, maybe interesting structures or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, where is Sally? Let's have a chat. Could she potentially be at the Tucker box? Potentially. Let's quickly check in here. Yes, there she is. Okay. It's dark already. I completed your request, Sally. Thank you for taking care of the Alpha Jackaroo. Those alpha creatures are really dangerous and can cause a lot of havoc. Here, take 18,000 as promised. Thanks for keeping Weird safe for everyone, Blue. No walkers. Alright. Got 400k already. So, perhaps maybe we should visit Milburn tomorrow. See if we can drop off our money. We'll drop off a few things right now. I can go there. And again, as usual, don't want those quandongs to go. Oh, we've got some crude fences right here. I didn't realize. Okay. Well, I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna check out the diving today, guys, because, I don't know, I feel like we could check it out, but then we might not have so much time in the day to actually do much of the diving at all. So, you know, perhaps maybe we should do it on another day. I haven't checked the recycling bin in a very long time. The Eastern Seat, okay. A Wombi Bank. We've seen those before. In fact, we've got one ourselves. Retro Point Sunglasses. Yep, we've got that as well. Basic pink wallpaper. Okay, everything is going to John. So, well, except for the hardwood logs, we can use that. But everything else will go to John. I think that's it. Yep. Alright. So, let's head back to the house. Actually, we do need to fetch our bike. So let's just quickly do that. Yeah, we haven't really found a lot of keys, unfortunately, guys, so perhaps maybe we'll do a little bit of the project work and then we'll maybe go back out and see what we can do about finding some more keys. Alright, so we're almost up to the top. All we need, though, is just a little bit more of our steps. Now, one thing that is a bit of a concern is this place seems a little bit dangerous because we are up very high, yet we don't have any sort of guardrails or anything like that. So, I don't know. It seems like it would make sense to have, you know, like a few fences here and there. Just saying. Okay, let's just be a little bit careful here. Don't want to break this tool. Alright, let's break out the fences. So, firstly, I just want to fence off some of this area here because, obviously, you know, we don't want people falling down from the height. And maybe we'll do some fencing right there. Let's maybe also just print a little bit more over here. I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna have enough of our dirt printer charge. Oh, we might actually. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. You know what, guys? I might actually get rid of some of the crude fences here, and instead of having crude fences, we should actually have rocks or, you know, actual vegetation around here. It might actually look a lot better than trying to sort of fence things off. Got the random Billy button here, which we'll plant somewhere. Maybe we'll put it up there for now. We definitely need a little bit of grass, so we might try and fetch some grass from somewhere. Just the normal sort of bushland biome grass should do the trick. But let's maybe put the rock paths down, so... Okay, there we go. Well, the lookout is definitely not ready yet, but it's getting there. Next order of things is probably fetching the stone wand, and maybe fetching a few seeds here and there. Particularly for, you know, bush-type plants, like, you know, wattle bushes, or perhaps maybe even the bottle brush bushes as well. So anyway, since we're out here, let's see what we can do for Spike and Ein's breakfast for tomorrow. There we go. Alright, and it is getting late, but I am curious about getting a few more keys if we can. Maybe I should break out the metal detector and see if we can get lucky that way. And yeah, this might be sort of the activity that rounds out the night, really. It's been an interesting episode, this one, because I feel like we were extremely disorganized at the beginning of the episode. Well, we managed to complete a few things here and there. Get a few board tasks done, which is good. And yeah, there were plenty of blueprints that we... Oh my goodness, alright. I'm not gonna bother with Ted, to be honest, because he doesn't even want to move into the house. Sorry, not to the house, to the to the town. So you know, and I feel like we've made all the things that we want to make with Ted. So I feel like at the moment he's not really offering us anything that we really want. And the only thing I want right now from Ted is his friendship, but his friendship does not really count for too much more, aside from being friends. Sounds horrible. Alright. No keys in that one. Alright, I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna find any more keys today, guys. Seems like a tall order to find enough keys for going into the deep mines tomorrow. So I'm not entirely sure about going into the deep mines tomorrow now. Unless we get some keys from here. Please let there be a key. No. Okay. Yeah, geez. At one point, I feel like this game was very generous on the keys for a while. And now it's just really difficult to find. There we go. There's one. You know, the other problem is, like, we could be spending so much time right now trying to find keys. Then when we go into the deep mines, we could potentially have ourselves another situation where we're in the deep mines and we don't even find any of those rooms that we're supposed to find and use the keys at. And yeah, in the end, we might not use all the keys that we find anyway. We've got 15 right now. That's sort of decent. Not a bad number of keys to have, but I don't know. I just don't want to be in a situation where We're in the deep mines, and we've spent all of our keys, and we've found heaps more of those rooms, and we can't do anything about it, which would be very, very horrible. Oh yes, and one more thing, guys. I should have saw Franklin the other day, actually, because we need to give him his Baconium ores. In fact, I'm not entirely sure how many we've got right now. I think that's one last thing that we're going to try and do today. I do want to go to the town and just to check on our Baconium ore situation, because I'm not entirely sure how many we've got currently. I'm hoping we've got close to 10. We found like 3 the other day, which was really nice. Nice. Okay, there we go. Another key. So we're at 16 keys right now, so we could open potentially... I don't know. We could potentially get like 8 chests from that, right? Considering most of the times when we deal with the chests, it's like you need at least 2 keys to get to them, I feel. Sometimes 3 though, right? So, do we have enough? Good question. I'm not sure. One more. Okay, cool. I think we're done with the metal detecting. Let's just head back to the bike. And yeah, as I said, we'll head into town, quickly check on the Baconium ore situation. I'm still umming and ahhing about going into the deep mines. We could potentially find a whole bunch of keys from the crab pots tomorrow morning, so that's one thing that could potentially happen, and then, you know, we might actually be in a position where we've got plenty. Geez, Spike is up really late. So is Iron, actually. He's just gone to bed, but... yeah, it seems like our animals, they definitely like to sort of hang out until late at night, until we actually come home and actually see them go to bed. But yeah, that's kind of weird. Just probably the way the game is programmed. But anyway, let's head into town here, quickly park, and yeah, let's check in. So yeah, I mentioned all that stuff yesterday about needing to visit Franklin's place a little bit more often, and I've already totally forgot about it. So I do need to go to Franklin's, like, pretty much on the daily, it should be, because we've got plenty of things that we haven't learnt from him, so I'm sure we can spend a little bit of money with him trying to get new recipes. Let's chuck that in there, and maybe these crude fences can go there. And yeah, where's our Baconium? There we go, we've got 7 Baconium ores. And the ones that we fetched the other day, I think that's already part of this, because I think we literally used the new feature to put everything away quickly, and I think it's just bunched everything together already. So 7, not bad. We just need 3 more, so with any luck, maybe 1 or 2 more mine runs, we'll get there, and then we'll sort of discover what we can do next with Franklin. But anyway, gonna think a little bit more about what we do in the next episode, guys. We'll either go into the deep mines again, or we might just check out the diving helmet and see what we can do with that, because you know, we have been to the deep mines recently, right? So perhaps maybe sort of you know, mixing things up a little bit with other activities is always, you know, a little bit nicer, in my opinion anyway. But anyway guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.